What's going on, everybody? Red Velvet's back in the studio for the Powerslam Platter number 50, and I am joined by the wonderful, the very bright and vibrant Mr. H. How are we doing today?
It's Halloween. One of my favorite holidays.
That's right.
Gotta represent.
It is, it's one of my favorite holidays too. Are you a scary movie guy?
Somewhat.
Yeah, just during Halloween season?
Yeah.
That's me too. Daytime. I only watch scary movies in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
No, but how are we doing today?
Oh, doing well. Got a bunch of trick-or-treating this evening.
Yeah. Be sure to come on out to the Main Street on downtown 40. We are Chamber of Commerce and Brazil Main Street partnered up trick-or-treating along Main Street. It's going to be a big time, fun time, a lot of people. But we didn't talk about trick-or-treating. We didn't come here to talk about that.
I sure didn't.
No, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You got a lot of people. You should be in a good mood. So I got to make an announcement here just shortly in the OVW world. Breaking it down, OVW Overdrive was Tuesday night. Jake Painter, Dinerverse superstar, took on Brandon Davis. Davis got the upper hand there. Last night was OVW on Rise was Hell Night. It was a Halloween themed show. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Tribute to WCW 91-2-ish, something like that. We had a 6-man tag hardcore match, weapons match. It was level 3 and Cal Hero versus the trifecta. Read between the lines, pal. Well, Cal Hero and level 3 got the victory. Brandon Beretta had to eat a chair, and they got the cover there. And then we see Eric Surge and Big Zoe. They took on in a hardcore match. Eric Surge, he'd been putting videos out. I mean, something's changed in Eric Surge. And he did destroy Big Zoe. And then we have the OVW Tag Team Championship, a fatal 4-way tag match. We have Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn. And for those who don't know, Donovan Cecil is the newest BEA member, but that's beside the point. Los Desafios, defending champions, Anthony Toatelli and Dustin Jackson, and then the Z-Force. And do you want to do the honors?
No, you're doing a great job.
Okay.
I'll let you finish it up.
Oh, great. I get to talk positively about the BEA. Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn are your new OVW Tag Team Champions.
And I'm just glad that someone else recognizes the beast of Donovan Cecil and the mammoth of a man he is, which is exactly why he is your newest member of the BEA. So,
I don't like the BEA. I've been very transparent about that. You got to respect Donovan Cecil. Dude is legitimate athlete, legitimate tough guy. So congratulations to Jack Vaughn and Donovan Cecil. And that's all that. Last weekend, though, we made a road trip.
We did.
We went down.
Not that far.
Not that far. No, it wasn't bad. But we got to be at Tier 10 Sports.
Yep.
In Spencer. Very cool venue. Like, that's a very nice venue.
Very nice. And we were very excited to run a show in Spencer and use the facility there.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a collaboration between us, and of course it was a fundraiser for the Lions Club. And the venue's great. I'm hoping we can get back there next year because I mean, you were there.
It was
very
beautiful.
Nice, easy access, and so hopefully you'll see Signal 10 back there next year.
Yes.
But
I heard good things from all the wrestlers. They enjoyed it. The locker room was the biggest locker room I've ever seen in Signal 10 wrestling history. It even had its own facilities.
Well, clearly you weren't at Miriam.
I was not at Miriam.
That was Miriam gave us a very nice facility too. But no, it was a great show. Great amount of money that was raised for the Lions Club. So and talking with them, they were happy with the show. And we'll see kind of how this is going to go, next year. But
yeah. Well, thank you to Spencer. Thank you to the Lions Club for having Singleton Wrestling come to your town. So we had 6 matches, and they were all good. We started off the night, Charlie Key and Andre Stray. I talked about it on commentary. Andre Stray, he's been kind of hosed over in the Diner Podcast Championship picture a little bit by Austin
I would
Ryan.
agree with that.
We saw it at the Trash Can to the Head Crossroads Collision. Then Austin bowing out of competition at Checkmate. So Andre's starting to get a little frazzled, starting to get a little frustrated, but
it's showing.
It is showing.
He put Zach Nova down in about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Charlie Key lasted a little bit longer. But I can say time and time again, I feel like a broken record, but I am a fair guy. As much as some people think I'm not, I think that Austin has it's went to his head a little bit. He has
we can agree on that.
The Diner Podcast Championship. So what he did in not competing, we talked about this last time. I'm a promoter. I'm promoting a match, and when Austin Ryan just leaves, that's I won't tolerate that. For a show that I'm promoting. So Andre's going to get his chance, but he does. He's a dog on a bone. I mean, he's proving why he deserves that championship match.
Absolutely. So Andre Stray got the dub. That match was sponsored by Insurance Services. So thank you, Insurance Services, for doing that. Second match of the night, Book Hemingway coming back, making his return. Chet Ripley as well, and Mom. Although Book Hemingway disrespected Chet Ripley's mother, dude.
Wow, from the get-go.
Exactly.
I mean, just toss Mom right out of the ring. It was
you can't do that. She's such a nice lady. I've been talking to her a lot before the shows, and she's so nice, and he just disrespects her.
I think in Book's defense, I don't know. Chet made some comment about Book's painting.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I heard Book say something like, "This is a masterpiece." And that's what kind of led to them, making it real personal.
Gotcha.
Because as you know, Book Hemingway is an artist. He's an artist of the ring and of the canvas, and so I don't know, kind of on Book on that one.
Yeah. We do have a comment from Adam Gage. He says Austin Ryan sucks. I agree 100%, Adam. Yeah. All right, moving on. Jake Bailey made his debut taking on Carlos Santiago. The match was sponsored by, let me rewind. If I'm going to announce all the sponsors, I got to do it. I got to do them all. Book Hemingway and Chet Ripley was sponsored by You Save Wholesale. Jake Bailey, Carlos Santiago, sponsored by the Owen County Republicans. Jake Bailey made his debut. It was a very good match. Very impressive young man. What is he, probably 20?
Yeah.
And he's got a bright future ahead of him. Carlos Santiago put on quite a clinic too. Although Jake Bailey I didn't expect the disrespect that Jake Bailey brought out.
I didn't expect that either. I didn't expect as much dancing as we saw from Carlos Santiago.
Yeah, that's true.
But Jake, he's a new kid on the block, and he's acting like he's been around for a while. So I don't know. I'm not a wrestler. I don't interact with the wrestlers on the same level as each other do. So I don't know how everyone in the locker room is going to take kind of his just my crap don't stink type mentality.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I took it. But he was very impressive, and I'm hopeful to have him on a regular basis, hopefully. Because he is very athletic, and I think he has a bright future. I mean, he's already faced EC3.
Exactly. We got to witness that during our scouting trip, as you like to call them.
Yep. I think he's got a bright future, but I think he probably needs to tweak his attitude a little bit. Reel it in. But no, they put on a fantastic match.
He did. He mashed down Carlos's hat, though. I mean, he was wearing it and making fun of him, and then stomps on it.
I think Carlos was all right. He used to tell me those hats he sold. I saw a group of like 3 old ladies in one of the rows wearing all 3 hats that they bought from Carlos.
Okay, he's got extras. He's good then. I hate to see a young man get his hat stepped on, because sometimes they're expensive. We had the intermission, and we got to see what was the legendary wrestler that graced us with his presence? Colonel Crippler? General Crippler. I apologize, General. Legendary.
I don't know who gave him permission to do what he did during intermission, but
he told me he asked you.
No.
Oh.
That's the thing. I guess when you're a general, you just kind of do whatever you want. And but what do you do? He passed out balls.
He was tossing out balls, and if you caught a ball in the crowd, you got a free gift card. Or no, was it merch?
You got merch. Yeah. Which at the end of the day, those hats got paid for. So I guess I don't mind that happened.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And then gave away some gift cards. But then we come back from intermission. Well, before intermission, it was announced that Sam Knight came out and put a title on the line, but he's not. It wasn't Singleton. It wasn't a Singleton championship at all.
No, and as you know, as you should very well know, October 4th, he lost the heavyweight championship to Elijah Arrows, the Rumble winner, BEA leader, the future of Singleton. And so he decides to bring in this championship that he'd won elsewhere at RCW.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was kind of embarrassing to me, or at least I thought it was. He comes walking out with someone else's championship that he earned or not. I don't know. I didn't watch that, how he won the championship.
Right.
But you know, he didn't have a title here, so he comes out with someone else's. And I did not know that he had the authority to make a championship match or whatever. But quite frankly, I didn't care. I would have loved to have him lose someone else's championship on my show.
Yeah.
So when he offered the championship match to Maliko, I was happy to oblige and allow that. But
yeah, that was announced right before intermission. When we come back, we have a debut of a tag team, the Gruesome Twosome. Yeah, Creed Costello and
Johnny
Cisco taking on the returning highlight reel, Damon and Damian Reel, the realest tag team in the world.
Can you tell them apart?
No, I told them, I asked them before the show. I said, hey, give me a cue on who's who. They told me. I forgot. And then I had them wrong the entire time till about 90% of the match was over. I looked, their names were on their pants, but they're just itty bitty. So I go, I said it the wrong name all night, but they're hard to tell apart. Identical twins.
It happens.
It happens the best of us. I just hope you paid them correctly. Didn't get that crisscross.
Honestly, I don't even know if I paid them at all.
Oh, well,
either way.
Anyway, but we have a clip of that match, and it was, in my opinion, it was match of the night for the Diner Pod match of the night. That was it. And here is the clip of that match. Yes. What do you think? What do you think of that move?
I mean, I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't do it either.
I don't think I could do that on like a trampoline with padding. Even underneath. We've talked about Sam Knight again. He's picked me up and planted me on that ring, and it is not soft. It is not soft. So some of the things that these guys do and gals is I still don't know how they do it. And I promote the shows that they're on. So a fantastic match. Unfortunately for highlight reel, Gruesome Twosome, they came out on top. Maybe in a little bit of a slimy way, but it's wrestling.
Sometimes you got to do that to win. Sometimes you got to do what it takes to win. And I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I understand. Sometimes you got to do what you have.
There are rules, and when you follow the rules, the referee doesn't see something. That's how it works. That's true. So, that's true. They fell to highlight reel, and highlight reel falls to 1 and 2 now. So
that's true. That is true. We had we had a return, a big return. Dayami returned to Singleton Wrestling, taking on Cameron Avery, who had just made her debut at Crossroads Collision. Cameron Avery came out with a little attitude. She came in at Crossroads Collision. She helped Sam Knight make that save against the BEA, but she was doing some dirty tactics to Dayami, trying to take the mask off, and maybe that was just strategy, but I felt a little arrogance in that match.
And both of them came in without a win in Singleton. So, I think maybe part of that was her figure. She's relatively new. So I think that's part of her trying to figure out, how things are working and what things work for her. So I agree. It was a different Cameron Avery than we just saw not even a full month ago at Crossroads Collision, or it was right at a month. So we'll see. But we have a clip for that.
Yes. Let me pull that up. What a fantastic move by Dayami. A 619.
Mhm.
I've never seen that live. And usually it's Booyaka, Rey Mysterio doing that.
Sure.
But Dayami pulled it off. What'd you think of that?
It was impressive. She also, pulled that off and the win. So
That's true.
she's evened up her record now 1-1. And yeah, I think it was a fantastic match as well.
Mm-hmm. Now we get to the main event. Sam Knight, Maliko for the RCW Heart of the Revolution Championship. It was a green title. People thought it was a Diner Pod title, but it was not. It's the Heart of the Revolution Championship. And we had two Titans. Maliko at 280, Sam Knight at 290.
It was a hard-hitting.
Yes, very
fight.
hard-hitting match. Sam Knight does come out on top and retains his championship. But let me play this clip right here. And like you saw there, 1, 2, 3.
Next month, November 29th, is Sam Knight's last ride. So that doesn't even make me upset to watch him win. Because I know in less than a month now, he is gone. And I get one last final try left to make as much money as I can off of him. So the fact that he won, kudos, congrats, Sam, great. But your time is coming next month, and I'm trying to capitalize on it.
Okay. Well, looking ahead, yes, as we announced, next month, Sam Knight's last ride. You can still get VIP tickets. Where can they get those VIP tickets, Mr. H?
Signal10wrestling.com. And click on tickets. It'll take you to our ticketing link. But VIP tickets is first. I think we had VIP tickets 1 or 2 other shows, but this VIP experience, Sam Knight's last ride, comes with several perks. So the deadline is tomorrow for VIP tickets. So get them. Your last chance to get it. But you get early access to the event. Obviously, this is Sam Knight's last ride. We're going to go through the match card, but tons of new debuts for Signal 10.
Yeah.
A lot of people on the card. So you get a VIP meet and greet an hour early before the doors open to general admission and all the other ticket holders. You get an exclusive VIP last ride t-shirt that's included with your ticket price. You get a grab bag, and then you get an exclusive VIP poster from the event. So VIP tickets are $40, and you get seating in a VIP section right by the entryway. We're trying to, and nothing to do with Sam. I'm trying to make the experience even better for fans moving forward. And this is one of the ways we're trying to do that at Signal 10. So, but to make sure that we have the right t-shirt sizes for everybody, that's why the deadline is tomorrow for the VIPs. But signal10wrestling.com, click on tickets, and it'll take you to the ticketing system.
Okay. Well, you don't want to miss the show in general. You get that VIP. Take the VIP option. You won't regret it. It's a once in a lifetime show. I mean, it's Sam Knight's last ride. This is the last time you're going to see him in action. I know people have been trying to get him to come back, but he's been very adamant about it, that he's done. So you need to take advantage of this opportunity. We have a couple comments. Oh, it's a kick. We got some people on Instagram. Doesn't matter, get better by Bryce Deckard. And Lincoln Riley stating that Sam Knight got defensive lineman of the week with that spear on Maliko. So looking ahead at this match card,
what a card.
It's a loaded card. All right. what is the tag team? The tag team is the Original Sins versus the Set, a throwback group that Sam Knight was a part of. Was the Set, Kindle Fire, and Paragon. And I don't know the Original Sins. I don't know their names, but they're Original Sins, baby.
Well, and we have 7 matches, and we're going to go through them all. But this is probably, I won't say probably, this is the biggest show to hit Putnam County. And for those that if you haven't followed or seen the poster or the flyers, this is not at Clay County Fairgrounds. No. This is at Putnam County Fairgrounds, November 29th. So and some of the people who drive to the shows is gonna be closer for you. Some people, if you live this direction, it's gonna be a little bit further from you. But
20 minutes plus. There will be Brazil people in Greencastle. The Gobbler games are taking place at Greencastle High School. Northview plays at 4:00. So by the time that game gets over, drive on over to the Putnam County Fairgrounds and get your seats. I mean, they can still get tickets at the door.
Oh, absolutely.
If they want to weigh the option. But you're already there, Brazil. You're already there watching the Knights. Drive a little further. It's about a 5-minute drive from Greencastle. Drive there, get your tickets, watch a great show. And match number 2. We have a 9-man ladder match for the Signalton Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. So this is I feel like I've bettered Sam Knight on a lot of different instances. He's bettered me on a couple instances. Ergo, he was the heavyweight champion.
Yes.
I screwed that one up a little bit. You know, so in the contracts, when you're signing these people, the wrestlers to shows and to events, and championship matches, you have the rematch clause. As a champion loses the championship, they get a rematch. Now some of that can be stipulated a little bit as to what type of match, but generally speaking, a champion, when they lose, they get a rematch of some sort. And so with Sam Knight, he opted out of his rematch because he wanted Shiloh Greaves to be his final opponent. And I couldn't have been happier. So I said, yeah, sure. I'll sign the paper saying that you're waiving it. In return, he gets to choose the opponent that would replace him in the rematch.
You weren't expecting 8 of them.
Again, he's not an idiot. Okay.
Yeah.
So he did.
When we look at this card, I mean, there's a 1 in 9 chance of Elijah Harris walking out on top. The numbers are not exactly in Elijah's favor.
No,
this time.
no. I'm confident that I chose the right person to lead Signalton Wrestling.
Yeah.
But yes, ladder matches are unpredictable. They are dangerous. And 9 people in a match is crazy. And I can't help but think the only reason that this is those 8 men that Sam Knight chose to be the opponent for Elijah Eros was to cause chaos for Signalton Wrestling, and to cause chaos to me, and basically ensure he didn't care who it is of the 8. Someone else is going to beat Elijah Eros for the championship.
I'm going to pull the graphic up again. I mean, look, we got Ashton Adonis, former BEA leader. There's history there. You've got Austin Ryan and Aaron Atlas, the brothers, the twins. Are they going to work together to thwart Elijah Eros? You've got Dex Royale making his debut, Jay Silva making his return. We've got Dylan Cole, and we got Mickey Midas. I mean, they're all some form or fashion. Some maybe. I mean, Jay Silva he's friends with Sam. He's an acquaintance.
And Jay was in the very first triple threat ladder match.
He was
for the heavyweight championship. And so I'm eager to see, because at the end of the day, as the owner promoter of the show, whoever wins is the face of my show.
That's right.
And obviously I've chosen Elijah Eros, pushed him and tried to help him get where he's been. Obviously he's won the matches. I didn't do it for him.
He did have help.
But it's nice to have friends in
these
spots.
It does.
But
it pays the help.
If Elijah Eros doesn't climb the ladder and retain the championship, I mean, how is that going to change just like that the trajectory of where we're going. So, yes, I'll be watching that one
Absolutely,
very
watching
closely.
Watching closely. The next match, we have a fatal 4-way. When we know a couple of these guys, so you got the BEA's own Avery Hertz, the Iced Out Knockout. We got the Bud Light Brawler, Dalton Davis. We have Clayton Clark, and we have a new guy making his debut. And
a fatal 4-way, just like a ladder match. There's no disqualification. There's no countouts.
No.
It's a triple threat match plus one. So those are unpredictable as well. And so all three, at least 3 of the 4 have history here at Signal 10. And so that'll be another fast-paced, hard-hitting match that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. And then another match, our next match, Reese Maddox making his return, taking on the debuting Public Enemy #1, Eric Dillinger. And we've seen Reese. He challenged Sam Knight for that title.
I would have loved for Reese to beat Sam, and gave him the chance. Flew him up from Florida. Came up a little short.
Just a little short.
But yeah, he's back taking on Dillinger. That's going to be, again, I mean, this is probably the biggest show to ever go to Putnam County. So I'm looking for. There's not a match I'm not excited about on the card.
Oh, absolutely. The next match, triple threat,
and all 3 of these guys are new.
Yeah, I haven't done my research on these guys yet, so I don't know. But
yeah,
if Sam Knight recommends them, they got to be good.
And we can later on we can talk more and go into kind of more who some of these people are, because a lot of these are new faces to the Signal 10 wrestling crowd and fan base. So we can go into that. But 7 matches we have, and you're going to be the announcer. No,
I'm the master of ceremonies.
Master of ceremonies.
Dickie Wabash and myself.
This is such a big show that I'm literally forgetting what roles that I'm having everybody do, because really trying to capitalize on the exodus of the right hand of God.
The exodus. Next match, Zodiac and Xander Kelly. I've seen Zodiac in action before, and brutal. He's a very physical man, brawler. I've not seen the other gentleman in action, but that's gonna be a good match.
Again, that's all I can say. It's
and your main event, the Ultimate Betrayal, the revenge match, Sam Knight, Shiloh Greaves, the battle between the best friends. I don't know if they're former best friends yet, but battle between best friends. And the last match for Sam Knight ever.
Yeah. And it's probably gonna be an emotional night for some people. I know they've watched Sam for how long has he been wrestling?
20 years.
Yeah.
I've been watching for about 10.
So yeah, I mean his last in-ring match with as a wrestler. And I'm not heartless. I'm sure that's going to be an emotional night for him.
Yeah. I just hope he stays focused. I just hope that emotion doesn't take over and he do something drastic, stupid, and just take his eye off the ball and lose. But I know that's what you want. But me, as a friend of Sam, known Sam for a while, I want him. It's going to be a lot of emotion, but I want him to go out with a dub.
Well, I honestly don't have as much care in that match specifically as I did at Checkmate against Elijah Eros. There's nothing on the line for me. If he wins, he's retired. If he loses, he's retired. So
I'm just here for a payday.
Well, it is a business.
That's true.
But no, at the end of the day, if I had to choose one, sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to be voting for Shiloh Greaves. I mean, he's one of the helping hands, if you will, for Elijah Eros to capture the championship earlier this month. So I'm going to be rooting for Shiloh. But I think I wish Sam the best in his last in-ring match. And hopefully he can, pull one last trick up his, that he has up his sleeve.
Yeah.
For the last ride.
I hope he can do it. But that's all for the last ride. We also have Dissension, December 6th, and you've already announced one match.
One match, yeah. And this stemmed from the last checkmate. We've got a tag match between Robin Kennedy, Gideon Hayes, and then Brandon Day and Austin Elm. I'm sure you remember you were standing right by it when it happened. But intermission, those four guys got into a little riff. Wanted to fight right there in the crowd. And so that was the first match that we signed for Dissension, and tickets are already selling for that show too. A handful of front rows have already sold. So this is our last show of 2025 at the Clay County Fairgrounds. So December 6th, the week after the last ride, we're back at Clay County for the last show of the year here. So yeah, secure your tickets for that. But
I was hoping to pull up a clip. I don't know if I pulled the right one up. There's a lot of information on my database, but
sure. Well, and so if you want to wait and see if that works or not, is that the clip from the little thing they had?
I think so. I think the little skirmish. Okay. If it will.
But yeah, we have. I'm always working, always getting shows lined up and whatnot. So we have. I just signed 2 more matches for Dissension. Another couple debuts.
Okay.
Some returning folks too, and so I always try to bring in some new people and bring in old, the people who've been on the show, and those are going to get dropped next week to our Facebook subscribers.
Okay.
So they'll have early access to that. Cheap plug, 99 cents a month, just same as for you.
That's right.
You get a bunch of early stuff. It helps us out. Create more content that we love to do.
Absolutely.
And but they'll get access to those match announcements, and those will be announced the next week.
Okay.
For everybody else.
I was able to pull the clip up. I will release this. This is the tag team skirmish, the little skirmish that led to the tag.
Let's go!
Picks. What are you doing? You didn't even get to see the clip.
Well, I had.
I know you've seen it before. You got to witness it live. You were in the security skirmish.
I didn't need to watch it again, but
that was terrifying. I've never been that close. I've been in the action, but never outside the ring like that close.
So I just sent you another.
Okay, let me.
So this is a one that I can confirm, and we've talked about actually earlier today, and the last time I was on. But
we have breaking news.
Yeah, I guess if you want to call it breaking news. The second match officially confirmed.
Yeah.
For Dissension is Austin Ryan versus Andre Stray for the Diner Podcast Championship.
Yes.
And I will even add the stipulation on this because I don't like that Austin just walked out.
No. Chicken
of a match that he was contracted to do. So if he does not defend the championship, it will be stripped.
Okay.
And
so are we talking if he gets a count out, disqualification, is it going to change hands?
Well,
do we need to ponder on that a little more?
I can ponder on that.
Okay.
I guess. I mean,
we'll start there.
But I guess in my head, I just thought if he does the same type of crap he did, he didn't even start the match. He just refused to do the match. I guess I'll have to think on that. But I mean, obviously countouts can happen. So I mean, if he ends up getting knocked out outside, and Andre physically can't get him back in, he gets counted out. I mean, am I going to strip him for that? I mean,
I would.
Well, I'll have to decide the parameters, if you will. Okay. I just want to make sure that the match happens.
Okay.
Fool me once,
shame on you.
Yeah. So if it happens again, he will be stripped of that.
Okay. You hear that, you little turd? People are defend that title.
People pay tickets, or people pay money for tickets. I have a show. So Austin, it is confirmed December 6th.
Yes.
You and Austin or Andre.
So, all right. at this time, I got to thank the people that make this possible. We've got Wabash Valley Plumbing, RJs Formalwear celebrating 40 years, Varsity House Outfitters, and Haute Co. Thank you to our sponsors. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of the Diner Pod, please reach out for more information. I did realize we cracked over 3 million views in the last 90 days, Mr. H.
You did?
I did.
Nice.
And then also thank you to our subscribers for 99 cents. Like he said earlier, 99 cents, you can subscribe to the Diner Pod on Facebook and you get early access to podcasts along with other things. So $2 a month, you subscribe to both platforms and you get early access to a lot of stuff. So, but with that, that's all I have on my list. You got anything else, Mr. H?
I don't. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Halloween and probably go get some lunch.
Okay.
I have a lot of work to do leading up to, 2 shows back to back, 2 weeks at the end of this or, into next month. So that's all I have for today.
All righty. Well, we're out of here. Keep pushing. Love y'all.